Hi everybody, welcome to the ChartRider presentation. And today I want to show you some new features I implemented. For instance, the new Hyperliquid data. I don't know if you know Hyperliquid. That's a decentralized exchange. You can leverage up to 40x, go short and margin trading and so on, blah blah blah. With your wallet, you can connect your wallet here, and then you can go 40x if you like on BTC and other coins, and spot also. It has also spot features, and I imported for now the margin data, so not spot, but like kind of the futures. And but what I really wanted to show you are some new, very nice, interesting features I have, and that's the strategy data, the run result data. When you run, let's say, over all these coins, you select it in your symbols overview. When you, let's say, you have like 3 months of data, 3 months to the 30th of June, midnight, last point, let's make it precise. And I'm on the 2-hour chart, and you run it. Then you will have, in the end of the run, the average data shown here on this panel. You have the capital factor. It's not only when you hover over it, but also you will see it now here. So I introduced a new indicator, and this is the profit indicator, the profit result average profit of $10,000. So when you would invest $10,000 in all the symbols and distribute them equally, at the end of the 3 months you will have 1,162 with this strategy, which I developed. I come soon to this point, and it's shown here. So, but what I really want to show you is a new feature, a very interesting feature. For instance, I modified some nodes. The long and short nodes now don't have a fixed leverage. They have a leverage input field, you can see this input, and it's connected to here, to the leverage node. It's a number node. It goes to the long and short signal. It's the same data. And the same or similar thing for the indicators. You have here the input field for the indicator. Let's say we take this liquidity pool indicator, which is derived from a concept of, let's say, between Y curve and ICT. And we have several input fields of this indicator, which describe, for instance, I will show you a little bit, the swing period. You see, what the indicator does, it's defining ranges according to its length and height. So the length is defined here in the swing period, because this is pointing out like swing lows and swing highs, and defining like these pool ranges. You have an upper, lower part, start and the end. Start and the end is, the range is defined by the swing period. I can make it bigger here, you see now. It's changing. And I have an ATR multiplier. The ATR indicator shows the volatility of one price action. And when I use a higher ATR, I get more results, more liquidity pool indicator pattern I find. When I go up, screen is full, and it's insanely full. So Now, when I have my strategy in place, when I want to know which, for instance, which ATR value of the liquidity, which ATR multiplier value, because I multiply the ATR with some value, is best for my set of symbols in my strategy, I can just go here, put a start value, let's say 2, or let's say 1.5, and the end value 2.5, and I do 11 steps. 11, why 11? Because these are like 0.1 times 10 entries, but I use 11 steps to catch the first and the last step precisely. So I have steps of 0.1, you know. It's like you have to always add 1. In array counting, it's like this. The 0 counts as the first item, no? That's the first value. So when I select this, I select the start point, the end point, I select the time range, and I can check my results later. So now it's calculating, and will take a while. I'm rendering it on the server. I'm thinking about to make also like a client-side rendering of the strategy calculation with all your cores you have on your local PC. Might be an option for me, not only on the server, but I have to see when and how I do it, because it's kind of a little bit complex and I have to make certain decisions and implement it, and it's kind of changing a little bit the architecture of the software. So now what you can see is the progress bar. I'm really proud on the progress bar, because before you couldn't see it. As long as this is running, you cannot start another run on the same data, on the same strategy. And when it finishes in a couple of seconds, then you will see that it's like this. Okay, I will pause a little bit. Okay, and as you see, we have a very nice one-dimensional heat map with different values. Okay, it's still populating with data, so it changed. Now it's ready. Okay, everything's green. Zack, last step done. So in 3 months we made $2,000 out of 10,000. Okay, with this strategy, with this breakout strategy, because we were defining liquidity pools basically. And when we break out of these pools, then I jump in with a market order. 2 hours can be a limit order as well, but I just for the sake of simplicity I use the market order. So okay, now we have these symbols. Let's check SPX, the executions. So here you can see all the average. We have some drawdowns in the last. This represents the last value of 2.5. But you can go here into, let's say, 2.3, click into, and you see all the executions of this value. Okay, of course, we have a drawdown of 31%. Here we have just a drawdown of 11%. So if you are fine with smaller values, you can stick to 1.7. It's nearly the same. No, not really, but okay, you never know. You have to test some more data, of course, and take more time, and also check other options and parameters. But I will make 2-dimensional or multi-dimensional heat maps later on. Started with the first dimension, and well, you see, it's already becoming kind of a useful tool if you are interested in the strategy. If you want to know how I build it, if you want to test it on your own, if you want to modify it, improve it, whatever, just join my Telegram group and talk to me. I introduce you to the system, I can tell you a little bit what to do, what to avoid, and so on. Just ask me, AndyVentura, on the Telegram group, and well, hope you liked it a little bit. It was useful to you and might help you in your journey through trading space and trading lifestyle. It's a lifestyle actually. And yeah, and I see you in the next video. Bye.